This should be better, I guess. Yeah. This should be better. Share the live, share the live, share the live, share the live, everybody. Get my notes. Get my notes. Get my notebook. This is better. Yeah. Welcome, welcome, everyone. Let's share the live and let's learn. Here to learn how to successfully date and win. How to. So that all this pens double anymore. Oh, come on. Share the live, share the live, share the live, guys. I can't actually see how many people are on TikTok or Facebook. I can't actually see, but if you leave a comment, I would know. Hi, guys. I'm going to start anyway. Welcome to my live, guys. Welcome wherever you're watching from. I know I've got 3 platforms running right at the moment, and I'm not sure about TikTok. TikTok was just playing up last time. How many people are on TikTok? Can you just type in the comment section how many people are watching this live at the moment? I just want to know that at least there are people. If there are 1 or 2 people, that's fine. There's 1 person here, but I don't know which platform that person is from. But anyway, I'm going to start. It's me, your dating coach. Please, Tandy is my name. Okay, so today I'm going to be talking about how you can date successfully. Yeah, date to win. Okay, not dating to be played. You're not going to be played this time. You're going to date to win, right? So the person who wins on a date, like when they're dating, is the person who's content with themselves. Okay, you're content with yourself. You are happy being single, happy. All right. The only person that you need is someone who's coming to compliment you, to just enhance the joy that is already there. That's what you're looking for. Okay. That's what you're looking for. You're not looking for anything else. Anybody who's not going to bring that, it's not what you want now. Okay. You're not there, ladies, you're not there to be dating to solve someone's problems, even men as well. You're not dating someone to solve their problems. Okay. You're bringing someone who's going to add value to you. You're adding value to each other. Right. That's the key. You're adding value to each other. You are both content in your own rights wherever you are. You are happy. Right. You are happy. So, hi, my Teresa, how are you doing? Hello, hello. Thank you for joining this live. Yeah. So we're talking about dating, how to date successfully. And I'm going to break down those things that you need to do. There's more, but they can't be covered in one live. As I go on my videos, if you watch them, you know what I'm talking about. You have to be content with yourself. People who are content with themselves are the ones who win. Okay, they are happy being single. They know their worth. Okay, they know their worth. They're not begging for love. No, they're not. They know that they are worth it. They know that whoever finds them finds a good thing. All right. If you go on a date with that mindset, you will never be um, desperate or hi, MB, how are you? You'll never be desperate because someone has not responded to your text messages. No, because you know that whoever finds me, they found a good thing. So you know that I have a good catch. Okay. You go with that mindset and you act like it. Right? You act like it. You act like you are that thing that someone is looking for, that woman or that man that someone is looking for. So once they find me, they'll never let me go. Okay. Because once you don't have any other issues, no traumas from past relationships, you're no longer talking about your ex, narrating your ex, how he was playing you, how he was hating you. You've healed from all those things. Yeah, you've healed. You're not going to bring that up when you're with your new guy or your new woman. Those things are not going to be talked about. So, yeah. So those people date to win because they're already content with themselves. They've healed from their past traumas. There's no hidden agendas. There's nothing that is causing sleepless nights. They are happy being single. They're not lonely. The problem is most people, they're talking of, I'm so lonely. I'm so lonely. The moment you mention loneliness in your dating phase, you've lost it. You've attracted players in. Oh, you said you're lonely. We're gonna give you some happiness so that they'll come. Yeah, they'll come. So this is Twilly by Hermes. Twilly what do you call it? D hyphen H M E R M E R M E S. Can't pronounce it, guys. Bear with me. Because I'm African. Okay. So yeah, once you mention that you're lonely, you've lost it. You've opened the door for players, everybody else. They'll be like, oh, she's lonely, she can take anything. And for real, people who are lonely can take anything and everything. That's the danger of that. Sometimes you don't realize that you're just taking anything. You go on a date once and you think, oh, I'm tired of going on dates. If I find a good man, I'm just gonna settle. That's why you end up settling with someone who is well below what you were looking for. All right. And then some of you are not authentic. You fake your profile, you fake everything about you. Say you're on a dating app, you're faking your pictures. You take pictures that you were taken last 2 years ago when you were out of a slender, but now you've put on some weight like me. And if I send my pictures for 2 years ago, I'm completely a different person now. I've put on quite a lot of weight. So if I'm going to go on a dating app right now, I have to send the picture that I'm taking right now because I don't want to look different. And too much filter. Oh, too much filter. You go on a date, someone is like, what is that her? She looks different. You see that when I was reading the guys' profiles, when I was on a dating app, they were like, please, I don't want heavily filtered. Please don't post your heavily filtered pictures. I saw that on quite a number of profiles. Yeah, quite a number of profiles. Men were complaining about us women putting too much filter. You see, you put too much filter when you go out there, you're different. You're completely different. You're a different person. You put on pictures of your pictures that were taken 2 years ago. You were a little bit slender then, but now you put on so much weight. It's confusing. You're not being authentic. That's why sometimes some of you think you're unfortunate. You're not unfortunate. Is you're wrongly presenting yourself. That's false information you're giving out. So when someone reads what you have written and what they are saying is completely different. Completely different. Okay. So just be real. Just be real. If you put on a little bit of weight, it's nice. You love yourself no matter the size that you are. That's what confidence is like. You're confident. Whatever size. When I'm size 22 and when I'm size 10, same. My confidence doesn't drop because of that. I even carry myself good, whichever weight that I am. Okay. Just present yourself. There's some people who love women who are a bit chubby. That's fine. Watch them. Okay. The one who likes women like you, who contact you, don't try to be slim and slender and put your slender pictures that were taken 10 years ago. You always think that you're very unfortunate on the dating app, but you are just falsifying information. You're giving wrong information. You're not saying who you are. You're lying to people. And when they see you, they don't like you and you never see them again. You see, that's the problem. You're always talking high about yourself. Well, I've got so much money. Men, I've got this problem. Men, they start talking about so much money. If a man start talking about how much he is worth, what he has, how much he has in the bank, the type of car he drives, that's a red flag, ladies. It's about time to run. It's time to escape from that person. He's lying. No one will go on a dating app and show people how much they are worth. People don't do that. I don't do it. I'm sure you don't do it as well. You don't want to know people what you're worth. That's why you see people who have got the real money. They don't wear all these things that are written Gucci, Louis Vuitton, what all that kind of thing. They drive the cheapest car on the market. They don't scream money on them. They're just humble people. They're not showing off. Okay. So that's another problem. People show off what they're not. They're driving a very expensive car and everything. And yet you're just living in a rented room, in a room somewhere. You're just portraying what you're not. You're driving a Range Rover and you're going in a shared house. It doesn't make sense to me anyway. But anyway, it's your choice. But some people will just work it out and like, okay, so this is the car for dating, so that you can get a good catch, so that you can get people who are high value, because you try to play high value and yet you're not. You're just someone who's trying to make ends meet. Okay. Yeah. Because what you portray there is what you should live. Okay. You drive a Range Rover, we expect you to live in a nice home. Probably a home of your own. Or maybe a rented nice property. Not in a house where there's sharing with 7 other people. It's not matching, right? People will tell that there's something that you're trying to hide. You're trying to what do you call it? When you trying to catch people who think that this person has made it. So I think he's my class, and you're not. Just be real. Just be real. Okay. Just focus on meaningful connections. You go on a dating app, you find people who don't want to talk about who are always playing hard to get, or they plan a date today, tomorrow they cancel it, and they cancel it. Sometimes they don't turn up. Consistency is key. If someone is not consistent, that's red flag. Okay. So you'll be monitoring those things. Okay. Someone is not consistent, is out. You stress them out. You don't want to waste time on someone who is not consistent. And if you're still dating, don't send text messages like, why are you not responding to my text messages? Why are you so late to respond? No matter how much you like that person, people talk of chemistry. I don't believe in chemistry. I believe in knowing someone and then you begin to like them once you know who they are. Everything about chemistry, I think it's just a fallacy. It's just people, I don't know what they mean by that. Okay. Because I believe that the minute you stay with someone, you start becoming connected to them. Now that's becoming real because you know this person. That chemistry that comes just because you've met on the first date, second date. These are for the 20-year-olds who don't know what they're talking about. I'm talking as a 50-year-old, 51-year-old who has been on a dating app for a long time, different ones. Yeah. Chemistry. I believe that the real chemistry will come when I start knowing the person, when the person starts showing up for me, when the person starts planning dates, when the person is trying to show interest. Then I'm beginning to like this person. Then chemistry is now starting. Yeah. That makes sense. Now I can talk about chemistry because I'm beginning to know this person. I've been around this person for a while now, a few times. I know them. I know who they are. I know what they do. Then I'm beginning to say, yeah. That's why sometimes when you go on a date, when you see someone that you think, I don't think is my type, but there's something that you like about them, give them a chance. Give them a chance. Get to know them a bit more. Okay? Get to know them a bit more because sometimes you need to give yourself time to know someone. Don't rush into things. Don't rush into this whirlwind romance. I'm lonely. Anybody who comes in, I'm just gonna take them. No. Unless you like them, that's fine. Guys, leave a comment so that I know you're here. Can't even see. Okay. Oh, sure. Yeah. So make sure you just deal with people who are authentic, real connections. People who you know that this person is actually real. This person is looking for a connection. This person is actually saying things that make sense. What they're saying is consistent. They're not saying one thing today and this other thing tomorrow, and you're getting confused. Like, what exactly? Who are they? Because they're confusing you. That's that confusing you? Now you don't know who you don't know. Oh, thank you, V. Thank you. Now they are confusing you. Like, are they in or out? Okay. Consistent is one thing that shows that they're interested. Because you're still dating, you still have to set your boundaries. Okay. Set your boundaries. I don't take this. I don't date men. Some people would say, I don't want a man who has got children. That's all right. That's what you want. Stick to that. Okay. You don't want men who still have children they're doing school runs. That's your choice. Okay. And on that note, children. If you don't have children and you want to date someone with children, you should always know that children take priority in any situation. Okay? He tells you that my child, I need to do this for my child, maybe school, I have something to do with school, whatever, anything to do with children. Those things take priority. You have to accept it. So this is what you should know if you're dating someone who has children and you don't have children. Okay? Children always take priority. Yeah. They may cancel a date because of a child, yes, because a child takes priority. Everything revolves around children. You get to understand it if you have children. That's why people with children should date. Or people who would love for children and they're very accommodating and they're very secure and they're happy being alone. They should accommodate that. They can date such people. Okay. Because even before they plan a date, they have to see who's going to be at home with the children. Who's going to be looking after my child when I'm going for a date? So children takes priority in any situation. If you are single here and you're going to be dating someone with children, and then later on they start telling you that, you know what, I can't come, my daughter's not feeling well. Then you start getting angry. You shouldn't have dated someone with children if you don't have children. Okay. Because you don't understand. Let those people with children date those with children. If you're accommodating and you understand, then you should give them the benefit of the doubt every time they tell you that my child did this, my child that. Then it's up to you if you want to decide, do I want to continue this person because every time he's using children as excuse? Because not all excuses are real. Some of them they're just made up. Okay. Yeah. So if you're dating and you don't have children, and you're dating someone with children, understand that children takes priority. Okay. Don't try to say, oh, I'm very important. No, you're not. It's the children first. You're not important. Children second. But as children grow older, now they're independent. Yeah, now probably you may say, but still, someone's children. You know, like even if you've got children, remember people with children, they worry about their children, right? And when their children have children, they're worrying about them, they're worrying about grandkids. So it's a cycle. It never ends. It never ends. So children will always take priority. If you're not that person who doesn't love children, don't waste your time because you're always going to be disappointed. You have to love children so much that you understand your partner when they say, I'm going to be with my granddaughter or I'm going to be with my grandson. That's the level you should be if you've decided to date someone with children. You talk about consistency. Don't invest your energy too early. Too early, don't. Okay? If it's too early, the relationship is just starting. You're already saying your secrets. You're already telling them about your family secrets. You're already telling them about your past relationships. And stop talking about your past relationships. Stop. Guys, is TikTok people here? How many people are on TikTok? Can you just leave a comment? I can't see TikTok comments at all. I just want to know whether there are people on TikTok, whether it's connected or not, because there's this software I'm trying to do, Restream. I'm trying to broadcast on all the channels, but it looks like I'm having problems with it, which I'm most likely going to cancel this this subscription because it's not helping me. If people are not seeing me, if people are not, they can't comment. I can't see their comments. What's the point? What's the point? Huh? Are you aware? Are you on Facebook? Are you on TikTok? If you say I'm on TikTok, that'll be fine because I can only see Facebook. I can see YouTube, but I can't see TikTok. TikTok, I'm sure there are quite a number of people on TikTok. Okay, but it's not showing here. So this application that I'm using, is it if people from Restream are watching this, I'm going to cancel this subscription. I can't see. Vimbai, are you on Facebook or on TikTok? I can see you on Facebook, but I can't see anyone on TikTok. I can't see anyone on TikTok on this app. So it's only the Facebook people that I see. The TikTok people I don't see. If you are writing comments, I'm sorry because I'm not seeing your comments. They're not showing here. So my apologies for that. I can't see your comments at all. I'm going to cancel the app because it's not, the subscription is not helping because I need to be interacting with the audience. If I'm not able to interact with the audience, why am I paying the subscription for? There's no point. Yeah. Oh, you're on TikTok. Okay, how many people are on TikTok? Can you see how many people are live on TikTok? Because I can't. Okay, on TikTok, so it's only that people are not leaving their comments. I don't know why. Your comments are showing on the Facebook profile. Thank you guys. Thank you. So I'm trying to try this. It's called Restream. If you've read it, they advertise a lot on Facebook. Picture quality has changed. It's not very clear now. Thank you for the feedback. I need that feedback because I'm not going to be subscribing to something that is not helping me. That is not helping the audience. So I think I'm going to cancel. I'm still within the dates that I should cancel. So I'm trying. They told me that I have to use a laptop because the sound quality was poor. I don't know whether the sound quality is good on the phone. Last time the sound quality was poor, and they said use a laptop. Laptop picture quality is poor. The sound as well was poor. So it's a no from me. So this is a review that I'm going for Restream.io. If someone wanted to use Restream.io, I'm giving you my opinion on that, my feedback on that. It's not really a good app. It's not working for me. Okay, because I can't see the audience, I can't see the comments from TikTok. I don't know how many people have joined my live. I also there's 14 people, but I don't know which platform they are from. I can't see the comments, whether they're commenting from. Only Facebook comments are showing, and TikTok and YouTube comments are showing, but the other platforms are not showing. So Restream.io, they've lost a customer. After this one, I'm canceling it. I'm just going to do live on different platforms at different times. So I'm gonna get my money back. Okay. So don't invest your energy too early. That's what I was talking about. So some guy just showed up. All right, let's see. Bear with me, guys. Yeah. Yeah, okay, that's fine. In fact, TikTok is not showing on the comments, so I don't know why. My apologies, guys, but it's connected. Anyway, so we're not going to be investing our energy on people who too early, okay? Because they've showed up, they're showing up, they're very consistent. There's so many reasons why people become consistent. Maybe they don't have a job. They're not working those days. They're just looking for a job. They don't have, they have nothing to do, so they're always there. Okay. So if you tend to find a person during that time, they're most likely going to think that this person is always showing up for me, and yet because they're not busy, there's nothing going on for them. Okay. So and don't invest your energy too early on someone that you don't know. Take your time. This only happens to people who are content with themselves. You are happy with yourself, you are so happy. You just want someone who's going to add value in your life. So you're not in a hurry to have someone in. You're taking your time. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say, that don't invest in a relationship too early. Stop saying all the secrets, your private life, your other things that you have to keep to yourself. Keep it to yourself. Don't say things too soon. Too soon. Someone has to stay long enough, the longest time, before you start saying things to them, before you start talking, before you start even revealing some of the things, that you think this person might need to know. You can imagine every time you go on a date, someone just shows up 5 times. Then that's you, bang, you start telling them everything about your children. My child has got mental health issues, or this and that. Hang on. Why are you telling them? Oh, you know what? I had problems. Oh, my health, that, my health, the other. Some people have to be old enough to get to know that information. Okay. Some people may not be mature to handle some of the information you're going to be telling them. You need to assess someone's maturity. And you need to assess, if I'm going to tell them this information, what are they going to do with it? Huh? What are they going to do with that information? You're telling them all that info. What are they going to do with it? Why are you telling them? Is it relevant? Do they have to know? You need to be asking yourself those questions before you commit. Yeah. You have to be passionate before you start saying things that are private and telling them that you're very lonely. Yeah, I'm lonely. I'm this. That statement should not come out of someone who's dating. You attract people who are crap. As I said earlier on, dating is for people who are content with themselves. It's not for people who are so desperate. Oh, I need to be desperate. I'm desperate. I'm desperate. I'm desperate. I'm like, I'm lonely. I'm lonely. Yeah. Your loneliness will come out. Even sometimes you don't realize that that's what you're actually saying, that you're very lonely. Okay. You're always questioning, why haven't you responded to my text messages? Or why haven't you responded to my text messages? People's lives do not revolve around responding to text messages. People work. People work. If I'm at work, I'm not going to be checking my phone time and again because I'm dating. There's this guy that I don't want to go. I want to show this guy that I'm consistent. I'm interested. No, they have to know that you work as well. They have to know that you can only respond to messages when you are free because you've got a job. Okay. Remember, you're not being paid to respond to messages quickly. Yeah. Yeah. Always trust your instincts. If you feel this person, you're not sure. You're not sure about them. You just, there's something that you feel inside you. You're not content. You're not happy. You just feel like when you're at them, you be so afraid as if there's something that has entered your life. Right. Your instinct is your GPS. It is your GPS. Your inner man is telling you, oh my God, that's your GPS activated. That's your GPS activated. Run. Okay? Because if you don't follow that GPS, you're lost. You're lost. And remember, every time when you're dating, you're always wearing your detective hat. Always. You want to find out things. You don't question them as if you're a police officer or you're an investigation officer. You're wise in what they tell you. You're listening to what they say. You ask one question different times, 7 times, and see if you get the same answer. Right. One question is asked 5 times, different ways. Are you getting the same answer? Or you're getting different answers on all occasions. Run. There's something not adding up. All right. If you ask me, oh, are you divorced? Are you in a relationship? Even if you ask it different ways, you'll still find out that I'm in a relationship. Okay? No matter how you ask, I'll always tell you that I'm in a relationship. The answer will tell you that she's in a relationship, whichever way you ask. So if you ask someone and you get different responses, that's a red flag for me. That's a red flag, right? That's a red flag. Yeah, that's a red flag. Seriously, red. I tell you this. What's going on? Seriously, red. Another thing, you're not on a dating app to try and solve people's problems. That's not what you're there for. Yeah, that's not what you're there for. You're not there to solve people's problems. Okay? You're there to look for a life partner, someone who is also content like you. You are content with your life. You are happy being single. Okay? That's the person you're looking for. You find that if you find someone like that, you'll be so happy. There's no pressure on you. Lonely people are the worst people to date. Yeah. You'll be responsible for their entertainment if you're not careful. That's a big job to do for someone. You'll be responsible for their joy. Oh, you're not planning anything. I remember I wanted to date a guy who was, oh, you're not planning anything for this weekend. Why are you not planning? I'm like, what? I'm not your entertainment officer, for God's sake. What are you planning for yourself? Okay, whatever you're planning for yourself, let's do that. Oh, I don't have anything to plan. But you see, such people, I will have something for myself. Like now, I'm going at 1 o'clock. I'm going to get my facials done. Just booked my appointment. So I'm gonna end this live early. I'm gonna go out and get my something done for myself, and then come back. Maybe come back again on TikTok live. Okay, I got things lined up. I got things already planned. Okay, you don't have anything. Someone is always relying on you to tell them what we're going to be doing. If you don't plan anything, then they don't have anything. No, 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 that's not for you. And the other thing, when you go on a dating app, remember, not everyone on a dating app is looking for a relationship. So you need to figure that out. Okay. They're not there to look for a relationship. They're looking for a +1 for a wedding, which is coming up maybe in 3-4 weeks. So they want to bond with this person very quickly. They want to bond with you very quickly so that you can attend the wedding. Okay. And after the wedding, you may be ghosted. If you're lucky, they may string you along, but there's nothing there. So you need to figure that out. Through talking, asking questions. They want to bond too quickly. That's a red flag. Why do you want to bond so quickly? Why are you trying to bond so quickly? They are moving very fast. Ladies, put handbrakes. Put the brakes on. Yeah, you're in charge of the speed that the dating goes. The dating speed, you control it. If someone is too fast, you stop them. Yeah, you stop them. They're just trying to fast track themselves into your bedroom, probably. Then you're gonna stop them quickly. Okay? Unless that's what you want. It's up to you. Because there are also women who are also online who don't want to get married. They just want men to do similar things. So guys, you just also have to sort that out and see, is this person in to stay, or they're there to just they're just there just to find someone to hang around for an occasion, and that's the end of it. All right. Is there any questions asked here? No. Oh, are you coach? Coach is doing well. Achana, how are you? I hope you're still here. Irene, Bimbai, Mama J. Thank you guys for leaving comments. Millie. Oh, okay. There's some people there. Millie Zani Cooper, thank you. Millie Paz, thank you so much. 31 people, Mama J. Okay. Any tips on dating for ladies, especially on Bumble? I feel like yakas are broken men. Right. Okay. To be honest with you, as long as you present yourself well, you're on a dating app, you've read the profile, you're happy with it. One thing that I just want to advise, like that's what I've done myself. I start conversations. I initiate a conversation. There's nothing wrong. I don't see anything wrong initiating a conversation as a woman on a dating app. You see a man, you like them, you like their profile, say something. Okay? Definitely once you've said something about their profile, they'll go and check yours. Make sure your profile is honest, your pictures are real, their account is verified. Very important. Verified accounts. Okay. Remember, some people are just going through a heartbreak. So they want to rebound. They just want someone to help them heal. It's for you to figure that out. You ask questions. How long have you been in a relationship? I was in a relationship for my 5 months, and I just broke up with my girlfriend last week. No. That's a no for me. That one is just, you should know that they're gonna go back, most likely. Okay. They're just fighting. Nothing major there. So they're just fighting. So don't be caught up in there, or they've been in a relationship. Anyone who tells you that I'm just broke up from my girlfriend last week or last month or 3 months ago or something like that, they're still healing. They just want someone to help them go through that. So don't be used. Okay. You need someone who's been alone for a while. Okay. Always ask, what was their longest relationship? Mama Jaden, what was the longest relationship? Someone tells you that, my last relationship, I was there for 5 months, but I was married and I was in a relationship for 15, 20 years. That's good. They can stay in a relationship. They can be in charge of a relationship. And someone tells you that I've never been married. The longest relationship I had was just for 1 year. And they're 60 years old, and you think like, you're 60-year-old cannot keep a relationship. The longest relationship you ever had is 1 year. What? Why? For me, it's a red flag. I don't want to lie. It's a red flag. The longest is 1 year. Hmm? I've been married twice. And what was the longest relationship in all those 2 years? I was with one for 18 months. I was with one for 3 years. That's a red flag. Yeah, that's a red flag. Yeah, that's a red flag. It's being in a relationship and just moving on like that is it's just for me, it's a turn off. It means you can't stay a long time with someone. You want to change people like that, you just get bored quickly with someone. You know, so the minute you get to 2 year mark, it's like it's time for a change. Yeah, that's what they'll they'll be thinking in their heads. So you have to suss that out. Okay, some people they're just used to changing because they know they're dating. They're in the on a dating app. You can find women at any time, and you'll be very unfortunate if you find such a man. Okay, so your art of questioning gets you the right in front of the right people. Okay, someone is coming to tell you I've been in a relationship or for 5 years, divorce. That's fine. That's okay. Another people that you have to be watch out. Other guys you need to watch out for the ones who are still grieving. They've just lost their wife. Right. He's lost his wife. He's grieving. Understand him, okay? Because he's going to keep on referring to that wife. I initiated a contact with after another job. Um, okay. To be honest, if I go on a dating app, I give myself I'm open. That's what I told myself. I'm open. But I'm open to different nationalities. But just because I was married to an African man and I had my share and I had my own experience, I'm not ruling out that African men are good. There are beautiful men out there, African men. Okay. Very, very nice guys. And I'm not going to demonize them because the good guys. Okay. You may have had a very bad experience. It's unfortunate. I was married and divorced. Um, been in a relationship before I got married, 5 years, long distance, got married, stayed together for nearly 10 years. So I can't say that was a bad relationship. That was a good relationship. But people grow out of love. A lot of things happen, people divorce. Okay. But then I'm not going to tell people that don't date African men. Why? People can connect. When it didn't work with someone, it can work with you. Okay. But then if you want better results, make yourself open to a good man. What you need is a good guy. It's not the color of the skin that you need. You need someone who understands you, someone who supports you, someone who makes your life easier. It is a color that you want, go for it. But for me, I don't see color. I see personality. I've grown to the point that I don't see personality in a man. I don't see color in a man. I see their personality. When I see my guy is white, I don't see white in him. I see his personality. I don't even see color. Sometimes I forget that he doesn't speak my language. I speak my language and he's like, what? I don't see color in him. I see a man who has got values, a man who's got great personality. That's what I see. A man who understands me, a man who loves me for who I am, a man that I love, a man who we love each other, we understand, we connect. That's what I want. So the color thing, I stopped doing that years back. I used to do that when I went on a dating. I was like, I'm looking for an African guy. And I realized that most African guys were married. Were on dating apps. They were married. Or they are in abroad looking for a woman who can ship them over to United Kingdom. And I stopped. All right. And I realized that I'm not doing myself a favor. I need to keep myself open. And I used to be approached by white guys and they used to say, I don't want anything to do with white guys. By having said that, when I was young, I always wanted to get married to a white guy. For some reason, I don't know. But let me tell you, it's not about the color. White guys are the nicest as well. Very nice, very understanding, very accommodating. So if you don't give yourself a chance to explore them, you're just not doing yourself a favor. Okay? You're not doing yourself a favor. Remember, you're not dating this man for the family. You're dating him for yourself. Okay? You're dating for yourself. My family, they just love what I love. That's what I like about my family. If I present a man to them, no one will tell me that we don't like him. What? He's my man, he's not your man. So if they love me that much, they have to love him as well. Okay? So that's how it works. I've never had any problems with my family about dating white men or what. No. They just love what I love. Whatever I present to them, that's what they respect and that's what they accept. Okay? So do yourself a favor. Yeah. Do yourself a favor. Make yourself open. Try other races. Why? And remember, these black guys, they don't subscribe on dating apps. They want free stuff. Some of them, not all of them. Yeah. They want free stuff. That's why you see there's so many of them just typing interested. They can't even subscribe to $10 on the apps just to get connected to someone. They want free things. Okay. So some of them. They just feel like, why do I have to pay? I see that a lot. I'm not just saying things from nowhere. I'm talking what I see every time. Like a guy comes and say, Coach, there's this woman who just put there. I want. Can I have access? I said, subscribe. Subscribe. They don't want to. They just want to have access. So don't let anybody give access to you. If you've subscribed to an app, it's only those who have subscribed because they're intentional. They want to meet someone who is intentional as well. People put money where they think they'll get to think that they value. I know there are also other people with so much money that they subscribe to 10 applications, dating apps, so that they're never lonely. There's always a girl on every app that they can take out. So try that. Try that. Yeah, give yourself a chance. Give yourself a chance. Try it. You'll be happy you tried. Some of you think that you're very unfortunate. It's the strategy that you use. You come from Goromons in Zimbabwe. You think you're going to find a man from Goromons on the dating app? You must be joking. Those guys, don't come on the apps. They don't. They're on TikTok. They're the ones on TikTok with accounts which don't have faces on them, private accounts. They don't want to be known. Things like that. Deal with people who they're open. They want people to know them. I'm good, Shai. How are you? Deal with people who are available. Okay, don't waste your time waiting to meet a man who is not available. Deal with the ones who are available. They have presented themselves on the app. They're there. They're looking for someone. Don't wait for someone who is not there. Someone who is not there may never come there. Probably they're there. They're they're not sure whether they want a relationship or not. So you deal with people who have come on the app and they're sure they want to be in a relationship. Everybody else, don't waste your time. Yeah? Everybody else, we don't waste time. Yeah. If I delete your message, my apologies. I'm just fucking about with this app, this application. Yeah. Don't deny yourself a chance to meet a good man. People will say negative comments about, hey, white people, hey, white this. We also get negative comments about black men. Oh, black men this, black men that. Listen, there are bad people in every race. If you know that, you'll be at peace with men. There are bad people in every race, black, yellow, green, white people. There are people who are bad and there are people who are so nice as well. Hi. Yeah. So don't saying that, oh, I don't want white people, they're not good. Oh, I don't want to date Asian people. What? No. Make yourself available. You don't know where your soulmate is. Probably the man that you're looking for is right there, and you're busy ignoring them because they're not. You think you're dating outside race. If you want to date your race, it's up to you. But as for me, I found peace dating outside my race. Yeah, I found peace dating outside my race, and I'm happy. Yeah. How do you do someone? Yeah, that's a good sign that they're going through personal issues and they're not ready to date. It's out. They're out. Okay. They need to deal with those issues first before they come and annoy us on a dating app or wherever you meet them. Okay. We're not there to be solving people's problems. Everybody coming to tell you, oh, this is happening to me. It's draining. They need to go to a counselor. All right. They need to find a counselor who can deal with their issues, not you. You're not a counselor, are you? Yeah. If they cut communication, you cut it too. You know, I've talked about drifting away. Someone drifts away, you drift further. Okay? Someone stop communication, you stop communication. You don't send reams and reams of information. Why this, why the other thing? Don't do that. Don't do that. And remember, as women, the minute we become intimate with a guy, we bond with them. But for them, they start detaching. You see, they start drifting away because of that. Okay, if you know that, you be very careful when you go on a dating app. Who you start bond with, someone starts inviting them in your house. You're not doing all those things. You're becoming intimate and stuff. You're bonding. You, especially women, we bond with them, but they're not bonding with us. That doesn't mean that a man will bond with you. A man doesn't bond through that. No, no, they don't. They bond by finding someone who is there to listen to them when they've got issues. You're not judgmental to them. The minute they become vulnerable, the minute they share the tea in front of you, saying the things that are so personal, and you're not judging them, they find you as a safe space, kind of. Yeah, that's how they bond. All these things about all the bed and stuff, you being intimate, never. That will never make a man bond with you. You have bonded with them, but they have not. They're just drifting away. Okay. So if you do that, you're just doing it at your own risk. And you should know that any minute you can wake up one morning and they're no longer on the app. Right. All these things I'm talking about, like people just disappearing from the app, they happen. There's a time when I was new on to these dating apps. So I was chatting to this guy, chatting, things were going good. And if they know that you're still an amateur, they will know it. Why? Because they'll keep you awake until 2 o'clock. They'll be chatting with you. They don't work, they don't have a job. So they're chatting. You're supposed to be up at 6 o'clock because you're starting work at 8. They're raising your hopes. You're now bonding through text messages. You're bonding through text. Text messages, the minute you give someone the platform to communicate with you, they can change your brain. They can change your thinking. That's why a person who talks to you every single day is dangerous than someone who doesn't. Someone who talks to you every single day can change your thinking. You start seeing them differently. You start seeing things that are not what they are. Okay. So you start becoming too familiar. as if you've known them for years. You start saying things, you know what? It's like I've known you for years, you know? Yeah, that's the trick they're playing. It's like I've known you for years. If you haven't known someone that much, drift away sometimes. Just give yourself space to just observe. Important. Observe things. Dating is not easy. I think people need to be encouraged. Like, you can find someone 3 months later, they'll be telling you that, you know what, I don't think we're compatible. That's fine, ladies. Don't take it personal. Yeah, don't take it personal. After 3 months, they can say, I don't think we are an item. After doing all that you're thinking of, yeah, they'll be telling you that, yes, but you've learned to love yourself more. If someone says that I don't think we're compatible, accept it and wish them well and let them go. Okay? Yeah, that happens on apps. That happens a lot. Make yourself available. Let love locate you. That's what I think. However, if you want an African man, say it. Write it in your profile. I'm looking to date an African guy. Yeah. Say it. But there's not so many of them on the dating apps. But you don't have to rely on dating apps a lot. Just going out a lot. You know, go out and meet people. Go to church. Bible study. Theater. Museum. Farmers market. Shopping. Above all this, if you don't know how to strike a conversation, you'll be in one position. You still stay in one position. You still need to learn to talk to people. How to talk to people is one thing that you need to learn. People should do a masterclass. How to strike a conversation. How to do it. He's married. He's in a relationship. V. He's in a relationship. Yeah. Anyone who likes you, men are very intentional. If they love you, they'll show it. It's as simple as that. If they love you, they'll show it. They'll never play mind games. They'll never do all this hide and seek thing. They'll never do all this funny stuff. They will just show it that they're interested. Anything like this, he only calls when he wants. Who does he think he is? Only what? Block. It's just wasting out your time. Block. Yes. Someone who is interested will never block you. Never. In fact, if a man likes you, the one thing they would do is to make sure they don't lose you. Full stop. Yeah. The minute they start playing games, blocking you, calling when they want, who does he think he is actually? Waiting for what? His call? Ladies, wake up. Wake up. I'm here to say wake up, wake up, wake up. Come on. Wake up, everybody. Wake up. And you know what? When he's available, when he's ready, and he starts calling you, don't pick them up. Don't pick those calls. Okay? Don't pick those calls. Yeah. Because you're not ready, you're busy as well. He called at the wrong time. Yeah. You just say, you know what, you've called at the wrong time, I'm not able to answer you. Okay? Because we are not going to be waiting for a man to call us only when he feels like he is ready to call us. Am I getting this message right? How do I deal with a person who denies your calls every time, even at work or not? He is the one who calls when you want. Only what? What? V, can you see this? I actually see this man sitting there like in his house with his wife and children, and then he's waiting for his wife to go to work so that he'll start calling you. You should tell him that every time he calls you, you know what? I'm busy right now. I'm not able to answer your calls. All right. It's as simple as that. I'm busy right now. Sorry, I can't answer your calls. Yes, because the time that he's free, you're not. Unfortunately. Yeah. You just play the same game. Yes, you play this. Men are very easy. It starts playing that game, you play it better than him. Okay? And at the same time, you'll be dating other men. Right? And eventually you just block him. All right? You just want to show him that I am not going to waste my time on you. You're not going to call me when you feel like you want to call me. Who do you think you are? We don't play like that, ladies. No. Next. Another question. I think he got another relationship. Yeah. Yeah. You're not his priority. Thanks, Tambo. You're not his priority. He's got other things. He's got other people. Ladies, if a man likes you, he doesn't want to lose you. He will show it that he likes you. The other ways of showing that he likes you, he will never ignore your calls. If he misses your call, he will call back or he'll send a message to say, I can't answer your phone because of 1, 2, 3. Yes, it's as simple as that. It's not difficult. Yeah. It's not difficult. Don't waste time. Don't waste your time. Keep your options open. Let love locate you. Don't date men who come to ask for money for things. That's a red flag. It's cocky. It doesn't give the man the kind of guy, right? Any man who come and ask you for money, block. Especially when you're still dating. As I always say, the only man who's allowed to borrow money is your husband. And even my husband, I'm like thinking, like, why are you borrowing money? What do you need it for? Yeah, there's a serious questioning first before I give you. What is it? When is it coming by? I want to know. Why do you want that money for? Yes. What do you want that money for? I want to know. Serious questions are being asked to your husband, not your boyfriend. That's what I'm telling you. Yeah, I'll be asking 100 questions. Yeah, you have to be patient. Yeah, never. Exactly. Dating is not for people who are lonely, people who are desperate, people who don't have anything to do are sitting there waiting for a man to call. We're not going to be doing that. Especially this one who calls and then he's not available. The next time when he calls you, you just play the same game. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm just a bit busy right now. Cut him off or not even answering it. I'm just busy right now. Call wrong time. Yeah, you play the same game. Yeah, don't even worry because sometimes we just waste time on people who don't even like us. They're just there for something that is personal to them, nothing to do with a long-term relationship. Yeah. So you'll be thinking things are okay, but they're not. Yeah, they're not okay. He's just there to he's looking for something. And majority of them, they'll come with this business plan. I want to start a business. Yeah, I just like the way you do things. They'll praise you and praise you and praise you and praise you. Before you know it, you've given them 10 grand. Why are you doing it for? Why are you doing that? No matter how much you give to a man who doesn't love you, they won't love you. Even if you give him all your life savings, that won't change him. He won't like. He doesn't like you. Full stop. Even if you give him your life savings and your inheritance as well, he will just spend it and leave you. It's just like that. You know, love is not difficult. It's easy. If you find the right person, everything is just effortless. You don't pretend. You don't panic when you try to take a wig off. You think, oh my God, with that, my hair is receding. That's you. I've presented myself like that. I can wear a wig when I want. I can take it off when I want. Okay? I can wear whatever I want. Okay? If he likes me, he will like me like that. I am not going to start having panic attacks because it's bedtime and what am I going to do? Hmm. I once dated a white guy who always said, oh, you give me fright every time I take off my wig. I'm like, get used to it, man. I'm African. I can have 24 hairstyles in a day if I want to. Every hour. Get on with it. Oh, you give me fright. What? I'm African. I'm African. It's a blessing being an African. One day I'm plaited. The next day I've got wig. The other day I've got this. Different kinds of hairstyles. So we are blessed like that. Embrace it. Age difference. Age difference, to be honest, look at your person. Because sometimes some people they look, I'm 51, right? I'm 51 years old. But I can date, I don't like to date younger men, but I can, if I was that adventurous, I would go for younger men if I want. Yes. But I don't want younger men. I would go for someone maybe 10 to 15 years older than me. Okay. But if I was in my 40s, 30s, I can go up to 20 years older than me. Still good. Some people look after themselves really well. So well that they will be like 20 plus years older than you, but the way they look, they'll look good. Always look at, like, think about the future. Okay. Being aging is beautiful. And older men is always the best. Yeah. Those ones, they don't play games. I'm not, if you find a good guy, you be at peace. Always understand that as they grow older, a lot of things never make sense. Like being active in bed. Uh, okay, I'll answer that question. Yeah, no, it's an eye cooking. Okay. Um, you find that as they grow older, um, things like being active in bed, they're no longer that. Because you see that as you grow older, it doesn't make sense, but you need someone to have companion with. You have to understand that part. Okay. They may not want to go out that much. Okay. So they have to understand that because of the age gap, you can go out with your friends. As long as they're okay with that, it's good. Age gap is not a deal breaker for me. You and your person, if you get on well, I'm good with it. Okay. But always remember, the one who is older than you won't be performing to your standard. You're looking at your age and you'll be thinking it's not fair to look for someone who's 20 years older than you to be acting like you right now. No, no, no. Obviously, they will reduce. There's certain things that they won't be able to do, and there's certain things that they won't like doing. Okay. Maybe they've traveled the world a lot. They're not relaxing. They don't want to travel anymore. But will they allow you to go with your friends? If the answer is yes, then that's good. But if they're going to say, "Oh, you're going out with your friends," you knew that you're 20 years difference. There's a 20-year gap here. So there are things that you've experienced that I haven't experienced. I would want to explore them. What do you think about that? These are conversations that you make. Yes, these are the conversations that you make. Some guys will tell you that I don't mind. They can even book your ticket with your friends and whoever you want to go with. You go on holiday because he's been there. He's been struggled. He's okay with that. So it's up to you and your person. What are you planning? What do you think? What do you want? Is you okay? Is he okay with you going out with your friends at night when he's sleeping at home because he's tired, he's exhausted? I've realized that most white men. How do I set boundaries? Let me tell you something about men who start saying things about sexual things. That's men. It doesn't mean that they're bad men. You just tell them that I don't like to talk about this. It's too soon. I don't know you yet, and I only make this conversation with the person that I'm in a relationship with. Okay. Otherwise, everybody else, I don't. Okay. Then they stop there. If they continue, they'll stop. But men, they just want to test the waters and see how are you going to accept it. Okay. But if they persist, block them. Some of them, they just throw this and that. But if you try to realize, most of them who talk about this sexual thing, they're not even great. Later on, if you realize that, like, the relation progresses, you'll be thinking, why were you talking about it anyway? But that shouldn't be a deal breaker. It becomes a deal breaker if they persist, keep on saying it, they're sending you all these private parts and stuff, then block them. But if it's just a statement that they've made, no, just give them just tell them that, you know what, I think this is too soon. We were just discussing this too soon. I don't normally talk about this. I only discuss this with someone I'm in a committed relationship with. Full stop. Okay. If they keep on saying that, then block them. And some men will understand and they'll never say it again. All right. So that's that. That's how I handled it because I also had those experiences with those guys. Yeah, we talked about age difference, so it's up to you. And age difference to men, ladies who want to marry young guys, it's up to you. It's up to you. What I would advise is that don't let that man become your child. He has to act like a man in that relationship. I don't care that he's 10 years or 15 years younger. He has to do what men do. They provide for their family, they protect their family, they do everything. He's not going to be sitting there like he's one of your child. No. Yeah. That's all I can say. But otherwise, it's up to you how you want it. Yeah. It's up to you how you want it. There's nothing wrong as long as you get on well, you click, you like each other, full stop. Yeah. But I wouldn't want someone to come under my roof and expect me to be looking after them. No. If you're a man, for me, it's a deal breaker. I don't care that you're 10 years or 15 years younger than me. I won't take it. No. You're a man. So be a man. Yeah. Be a man. Right. So guys, also noted that I don't, to be honest with you, I don't know your definition of broke. Giving broke men a chance? It's difficult for me. I don't know. He has to go and sort himself out and come back. Because giving him a chance, it means you are the one who is going to be starting applying for him, doing service for him. Please, please, that's not your job. That's not for you to do. Yeah, that's not your problem. Yeah. Mm. That's not your job. Remember, the minute you help this man, majority of them will leave you when they're stable. Okay. You have to figure it out himself. That's not your problem. Yeah, it's not your problem. It's his problem. He has to sort out. Why are you hanging around people who are broken, who don't have anything? Don't give yourself problems. Women. That's why we're always bitter. That's why we're always depressed, anxiety, depression, all that. This is it. The reason why we take people who are so broken into our homes. People who are broken into our homes, they come into our homes, before you know it, they're cheating on you. And yet you're providing for them. You are the one who is teaching him how to do a CV. You taught him how to write a CV. You taught him how to do an interview. You taught him, oh no, no, we're doing too much. Too much. Yeah, too much. I don't mind teaching a man how to do things. Someone who's already financially stable. Oh, that one is fine for me. You can come like the way you are, we'll sort you out just fine. As long as you're financially good, I'm good with that. Anyone who doesn't have any financial, is not financially stable, guys, it's stressful. This life, you need money to pay even a single bill. For me to be in this house, which is warm, I have to pay electricity bill, gas bill. I need to eat something. And here I'm bringing a man who doesn't have anything. And majority of them, they'll leave you to go to other men. No, no, we're not doing it. We're not giving broke men a chance. No, from me, I'm not. I'm not doing it. If there's any broke man here who's not listening to me, go and get a job. When I mean broke, I don't mean you have to be a millionaire. No, you should have money, enough money to look after yourself, enough money to look after someone who wants to involve in your life. If you're going to get married, you have to be a man who's going to marry. How are you going to look after the family? How? If you're young here, you're in your 20s, 25, you want to start a family with a man who doesn't have a job, what's that? How is that going to work? That's just stressful. You're carrying pregnancy. You're going to be paying the bills. What is he going to be doing? Just sitting there watching you. I won't do that. I would encourage someone to go and look for a job. Once they're stable, they come back. People here will be telling me that man is not everything. Man is everything. Here is everything. I need it. I cannot do without it. I cannot separate it from everything else. It has to be there. How are we going to survive without it? Hmm? Don't give broke men a chance. No. Broke men, they don't need a chance. They need to be told to go and look for a job. Full stop. Do something. Yeah. Do something as long as it's legal. It's not criminal issues, criminal stuff. These are the things that you need to watch as well on a dating app. The criminals there. People who do a lot of illegal stuff. Pray always that you don't fall into the hands of such a man? I used to pray about that. Because when I started, the reason why I didn't want to go on dating apps is because years back, there's this girl who was in a relationship with this guy. I don't want to say the nationality, but he's from Africa. Obviously, you know the nationality that I'm talking about, the notorious ones. So the girl was being treated well. Oh my God. She was treated like a queen. And we used to ask her, where did you find this guy? You know, where did you find such a lovely man? And then Valentine's Day, they went to France. Okay. And then little did she know that she was going there to carry illegal stuff. When they were coming back, she was caught at the airport with stuff that she didn't know was in her bag. And from there, straight to prison. And that guy disappeared. You never heard about him again. Right? Never heard about the guy again. Yeah. So that's why you need to be very careful. Who are you dating? What's their source of income? Where are they getting their money? Because it's not just getting money. Where is this money coming from? You need to investigate it. Someone may have a lot of money. Where are you getting the money from? Ladies, you need to know. The source of your partner's money is important to know. How does my partner make money? How does he make money? Get to know that source of income. This illegal money is either you will end up in prison or something else. Yeah. But this is a true story. I'm not saying things that I'm not making up stories here. And apparently there's a lot of stories like that. Yeah. This normally happens to us ladies who want things and yet you don't have anything to show for yourself. You find a man who has got all these riches, and you're like, oh, I got a guy who wants, you say, I just want a woman to travel with. I see that a lot. I just travel with my man on business meetings and stuff. You would never know what kind of business he's doing. You need to figure out what kind of business is that my partner is in that he travels the world with. It's only one day that he will put things in your bag. And that's you done. Yeah. That's you done. You figure out how does he make his money? How? How does he make his money? Important information. Very important, this information I'm telling you. Yeah. That's why I don't know. I'm not that kind of a person who used to say wow to very filthy rich men. I'm always questioning someone's riches. Probably that's why I don't never dated a wealthy, extremely wealthy person. I'm quite okay with a guy who is average, who can look after himself good like that. Anything that is extraordinary, like, it's okay, but I feel like I've got a lot of digging to do. Figure out how does he make his money, especially if it's not known. The lifestyle and where they're getting the money is not matching. Question mark. Right? Question mark. Oh, guys, I need to go now, guys, because I've got my facial appointment that I'm going to get it done at 1 o'clock. You see, I look after myself. I try to look after myself. You know, as you grow older, a lot of things. So I'm going to go for this luxury dermaplaning. That's what I'm going for my face. Yeah, so I'm going right now at 1 o'clock. I see the message is just going like a reminder that your appointment is at 1. So it's not very far from here. So I'm just going to get my skin cleaned, peeled, shaved, deep cleansed, and all that kind of thing. And see, looking after myself. And remember, this is my money that I'm using. It's not my man's money. It's mine. I'm using my money, not his. Ladies, you may think that, oh, this woman is being looked at. Yeah, my guy does here and there. But I look after myself. I'm paying from my pocket. So yes, that's where we are aiming at, having our own money, doing these things. These are some of the things that makes your men think like, so how much has he paid for the dermaplaning? If I gave her 500, is it going to be enough? Is this 200, 300? How much is it? Yeah. That's what makes you get given money by men, because they know you can do it yourself. You can pay for these bills, right? If I tell him next time that I'm going to get my facial cleans, deep massages, and all that kind of thing, he'll just, yeah, he'll give you money because he knows you do it. You do it yourself sometimes. Oh, thank you, Tambu. Um, I'll come back later on and then talk a bit more about a little. I've got a lot of things to do. To say sorry. To share with you, to teach you, to so that we are wiser and you are encouraged, and you change your thinking and you date. You take dating as an activity. That's a social activity. It's enjoy it. Enjoy going out there and meeting people. Okay. So, guys, I thank you and I love you all for joining this live. You take care and have a lovely day. If I don't come back, have a lovely day. All right, guys?